Hey everybody, today we're going to look at the second half of this Ration cold weather that I got from Oldsmokey and Sniip3r. Two really good guys decided to send me something really cool. So today we're going to look at the dinner menu, which is menu 4B, and that's going to be chicken stew, oatmeal cookie and granola bar, powder beverage base, orange, oatmeal cookie, chocolate covered, or oatmeal cookie chocolate covered, tea instant, candy, and a spoon. And again, this was made by Right Away Foods in McAllen, Texas. Since these came as two separate meals, I'm not sure which year it is yet, but we'll find out pretty quick. And I noticed there is no peelable seal on it. And if there is, it doesn't say it. Nope, this one actually has the tear notch, which is what they used to do before the peelable seals. So we'll just cut it. And we'll see what we have here. So we'll dump all this out. And we have our beverage base powder orange. Of course, it's in the white packaging for the Ration cold weather. And this has a date code of 6032, which would make it a 96. And here we have our tea instant sweetened lemon flavor. This is actually a really good drink. We actually have two of those. We have our MRE spoon. Here we have our oatmeal cookie and granola bar. We have a second oatmeal cookie and granola bar. Now the oatmeal cookies, these are probably my favorite thing of all time in a ration. Here we have our oatmeal cookie, chocolate covered. We have M&Ms, and I'm going to guess from 1996 that these are probably not going to be too well, considering I think I can hear a little bit of powder in there. Then we have our chicken stew freeze-dried. I notice we don't get an accessory pack with this, but this is pretty well sealed. If you want to look at the ingredients on that, we just have potatoes, cooked chicken meat, carrots, peas. So it's a pretty basic. There's not too much in it. Okay. So let's go ahead and we're going to set this chicken stew out to the side for a second. Actually, let's go ahead and open it and try to get it rehydrated. And I have learned my lesson with these is to not tear them at the tear notches because you end up tearing too much. All right, so inside we have our chicken stew. Seems pretty well still dehydrated. We can see the peas in there. You can see the chicken. You can see the potatoes. Let's give it a smell. Yeah, it just kind of smells like a chicken bouillon. So we're going to go ahead and let's see. Well, we'll go ahead and open that up and let's get some hot water. Okay, let's look at the directions on this. It says cut or tear foil package at top seal, remove special preparation pouch. We've done that. Add a half a canteen of boiling water, stir to wet all ingredients. Fold preparation pouch closed, insert back into foil package to retain heat. Wait 5 to 10 minutes and stir and serve. So we're going to add our water. Not quite sure if that's enough, but it looks about right. We'll give that a stir. Might need to add just a little bit more. It's already rehydrating really quick. So we'll just add a little bit more water to this. All right. Give it another little stir here. And this one didn't come with the closure devices like the breakfast did. So luckily I still have them, and I'll just twist it back up. And let's see. Well, if I can get it twisted up enough. There we go. Get that locked. And we'll put it back inside of the pouch. And this is actually meant, I didn't see it, but in there, and this is meant to actually go over it instead of the closure device to hold that shut. So we'll slide it back into the pouch for 10 minutes and let that do its thing. And wow, that is hot. All right, we'll just set that off to the side, and we'll get the rest of our stuff going. Let's go ahead and check out our orange beverage-based powder, orange. This is probably my least favorite, besides maybe the grape. And we'll take a look at that. Yeah, that looks pretty, kind of pretty gnarly in there. I don't think I've ever seen it multicolored like that. But and it says to add 2/3 of a canteen cup. So we're just going to fill up our pub glass. Yeah, I've never seen one this dark brown, an orange drink this dark brown. This will be an interesting one to taste. Something tells me it's not going to be good. That's pretty dark orange. Next up, we'll go ahead and mix up one of our iced teas. And let's see. Now see, that looks just fine. I don't know if you can see down in there, but yeah, that's just, it looks perfectly good. We'll add the water to it. All right. Now let's take a look at our oatmeal cookie, chocolate covered. These were always, when these were included in MREs, were a good dessert to have. You can see it's nice and shiny. Smells just like it would normally. Let's take a look at our oatmeal cookie and our granola bar. Now these I get kind of leery of, at least the granola bar. I've had several of the granola that did not last at all. So, and once the granola bar goes bad, it makes the oatmeal go bad. And these are kind of fused together a little bit. But over here we have our oatmeal cookie bar, the holy grail for me, and here's the granola bar. Give them both just a smell. They actually smell fine, so we'll see how they actually held up. Next up is our M&Ms that are 21 years old. Yeah, they're a tad bit dull in color, and you know, the chocolate, you can see the milk is separated from them. So we'll give them a try anyway. And while we're still waiting on our chicken, let's go ahead and just start trying stuff. And we'll see what we've got. We've got this oddly dark colored orange beverage. That I'm almost just too scared to try just because of how dark this actually is. It mixed well, but let's give it a taste. Yeah. I can't say that it's bad, but it sure isn't it's definitely not an orange taste like I've had before. I just don't believe that's any good. Let's give our iced tea a try. That looks pretty reasonable. Yeah, absolutely. That's delicious. It's just a good, like a Lipton iced tea. Let's check out our cookie bar. Looks good inside. Still crunchy. Absolutely perfect. It's basically like taking a chocolate covered graham cracker. Absolutely perfect. All right, now we're going to try the granola bar. Like I said, I've had bad luck with these, so we'll see. Well, surprisingly, this is the first granola bar that I've tried from this era that's not bad. It's definitely held up, and that's, to me, is amazing. Like I said, I've had just such bad luck with those. The oatmeal cookie bar, I almost scared to eat this one, but luckily I have a second one because I've already run out of these. Oh. And anybody that's never had one of these, they are worth finding. They seem like they're like a brick, but they're sweet. They crumble in your mouth, and it's just like, it's hard to explain the flavor on them. That is just in perfect condition. The M&Ms, like I said, I've never seen a dull M&M, but we're gonna go ahead and try one of these. And oddly enough, they taste fine. I can't believe it, but it is perfectly fine. All right, so let's go ahead and check out this chicken stew now and see how well it rehydrated. And again, it's Oregon freeze dry, which is now Mountain House, and you really cannot complain about their stuff. So let's give this another stir. Looks like everything rehydrated real well. Let's get it out and onto the tray itself. And this is a large portion. And for cold weather operations, I think this would just be a wonderful meal to have. Keep you warm, keep you energized. Let's take a look. We've got, you can see the peas in it, the chicken, the potatoes. Everything looks fantastic. Let's take a look at it. All right, let's give it a taste. That is amazing. Everything in it rehydrated real well. The potatoes are perfectly tender. The peas taste like they were just pulled out of a garden. The chicken has a chew to it. This is really super good. This honestly tastes like chicken pot pie. If it had crackers to go with it, this would be perfect. So for a 1996 Ration cold weather, this is a 100% winner for me. The only downside is actually this orange beverage that actually it didn't mix real well, and it's still got floaters in it. Like I said, it's brown. I've never seen a one of the beverage bases do that. The oatmeal bar, rather the granola bar, 100% surprise, and just thankful for that one, because I'd given up hope on ever tasting one that actually hadn't gone rancid. The oatmeal cookie bar, come on, those, if you've never tried one, find one. The chocolate covered oatmeal cookie, that is just absolutely divine. The iced tea, perfect. The chicken stew, perfect. The M&Ms, although they look terrible, have held up. And for 21 years old, how can you possibly argue with that? Well, I hope you've enjoyed this one. And, if you like this or the other videos I've done, please subscribe. Please check out Sniip3r's store. It's called mrezone.com. If you're looking for rations or wanting to try some, that is your place to go to get them. Check out Oldsmokey's channel. There's a link to his channel down at the bottom, and as well as the MRE Zone. There's a link to Sniip3r's eBay store as well as his website. And check out some of the other reviewers, and show us your support. We appreciate it. Thank you.